Yes. Okay. We've agreed apparently in this debate that whoever is influenced by decisions should be the one that's making them. What we fail to receive, especially from the opening half of this debate, is why does this mean that these decisions need to be made on a local level and not stay on a national level? Because what we're coming and telling you, that all this debate and talking about the image of religion and the different courses that religion can go through, we don't think that they're relevant enough because we never heard an explanation how exactly does any of this change the moment you change the decision making from the national level to the local level, which was supposed to be protected in this debate. Now, even if we're saying that the status quo isn't good, and obviously that we agree with our opening that status quo is great, but even if there is a problem with it, then we're saying the changes should be still made on the national level and not on the local level. We're saying yes. It's true that a lot of people don't agree with things that happen in the status quo, from the Haredik side, from the Jewish side, and also from the secular side. But the fact of the matter is that all in all, we are generally managing to get together. You don't see the Haredik running away because they don't have enough religious freedom here. You don't see a lot of secular people running away because they don't have enough religious freedom here. No, we're saying the balance pretty much exists. We're saying we're managing to cope together. So yes, we do have Haredik people throwing rocks in roads because they see that Shabbat is being whatever the word is, okay? Because Shabbat is being offended. But we're saying that today we can and we should act upon them and put these people in jail. And what Saudi proposition never proved to us is that the moment that we will have this new motion, that those Haredik won't go and throw rocks on roads in more secular areas just because they still think that this is desecrating the Shabbat. So you didn't prove to us anything about this. Last thing I want to say, which is very unfortunate that I have to say it, but we never heard any answer from Sarah on Ayal's entire analysis about social solidarity, which we think is super crucial in this debate. And we're saying that the balance in this debate that we're saying is between the fact, and this again Ayal brought you and was not enough answered, is the fact between, yes, as a secular person, a lot of time it's not comfortable for me that I cannot do all sort of stuff. But Ayal talked to you about what it means when you are a religious person and your religion is being desecrated by the fact that your money, you're taking active part in desecrating the Shabbat when your money pays for public transportation. And this is why the balance here. On the balance here, you are creating much more harm for these people. No, not yet. So let's talk about first thing about why we're all influenced from these decisions, meaning they need to stay on a national level and not on a local level. Because, well, my POIs were very disregarded. We don't think that that's okay. Why is that? Because notice that the people in Pardes-Katz are so poor and don't have the ability, the financial ability to actually pack up their things and go. Now they're surrounded with a Haredi population around them. Meaning, well, today they still have the main roads in Breirak that are open for public transportation, that are open for transportation and might be able to go outside. After your motion, we'll get an entire neighborhood who is under siege and cannot leave its place in the Shabbat. Why do we come and tell you? We're saying, why are all of us affected by this decision? Because I will tell you, we all pay our taxes together. The people of Tel Aviv paying taxes are the ones making it able for the people in Jerusalem, the Haredik people, for example, to actually get the social service money for all their children, and to be able actually not to work and to get money from the government for leaving Torah. That wouldn't be able if you wouldn't have people working in more secular places and actually putting in taxes. Second thing, Ayal comes up and talks to you about political struggles and why we need people to cooperate together. How the fact that acting for women's rights, for the Haredik women's rights, how we need to join forces together with also the secular force. How poor people, talking about how expensive it is to live in Israel, need to work together in order to actually create a change. And we're saying that when we are not part of the same place, when we are now living like separate different cities, like Sena talks to us, all Haredik and all secular, that's what they present to us and says that he wants to see. This is the part when you don't get these two groups now actually working together and wanting to cooperate in order to change and to improve the situation in which the life is going. This is how you get more hostility and more anger. This is how you get less integration. This is how you get less willingness to actually contribute to other people, to actually do donations, to do charity work, to join the army, to fight for our country, when you think that these people people are so different, are so not part, and shouldn't be a part. We're saying that under your model, it becomes much, much worse. I'll take opening now.
Okay, all that happens when my state tax is used for oppression. On our model, religion is paid by municipal taxes, which exactly reflects the community and the community wishes.
But here's the thing. Okay, thank you very much. But here's the thing. Like Hayah talks to you about, what you're proposing is to create an extreme separation between these groups and no longer to have one state. For example, with the analysis about the marriage and why we won't be able to even marry people from different backgrounds because of the way they got married. But we're telling you more than that, because you like to talk about this municipal power, and we're telling you that there are minorities, there are smaller groups within these communities that will now be even more oppressed. Because when you're talking to us about more freedom for everyone to make their own decisions, we're saying that we'll now have Bnei Brak, which will be extremely more Haredi. We'll have Tel Aviv, which is extremely more secular, and all the people in the middle won't be really having the same place to go. Meaning at this point, that at this point, since it's not just easy, you like to throw it around, yes, people will move, people will just pack their stuff and go away. People will invest money, build houses, build family, build some sort of legacy within a certain place, and you cannot force entire communities to move like you're proposing. If you have only 30% secular in Bet Shemesh, we don't see how only 30% will be actually be able to change something in the municipal level, even if they can vote for an elections. Bottom line, what are we basically telling you about? We are saying that they told us that they said that that today the two groups are not talking to one another, secular and religious. We are saying in our world there's a much bigger chance because they're dependent on one another. They need to work together. They cannot function as a state without working together. Under your side, they try to separate it, but in the meanwhile, while some people might be happy because they can be more extremely religious, we still have people living under these local areas who now have much less choice because the area became more extreme, who have less possibility to actually build their identity and all the wonderful things that you are talking about. We have more people losing all this rather than today when we manage to all in all settle and talk and discuss issues, and if something is not acceptable, we can talk about it. You don't have this. Thank you.